Ya,
137 kita start ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua.
mulai Pak.
Selamat siang. Yang kami hormati narasumber pertama kita pada hari ini Dr. Insinyur Mimi Marlina, MT. Narasumber kedua Dr. Patrick Melvin. Moderator webinar Bapak Farhan Adirajasa SDS, serta Bapak Ibu dan seluruh peserta webinar yang kami banggakan. Puji syukur kita panjatkan kehadirat Tuhan Yang Maha Esa, karena atas rahmat dan karunia-Nya kita dapat berkumpul secara virtual pada siang hari ini dalam keadaan sehat untuk mengikuti Beyond Border Webinar Series, internasional webinar dengan tema Connecting Minds, Transforming Future. Perkenalkan, saya Farah yang akan bertugas sebagai panitia. Atas nama Indonesia Film Content Academy IFCA, kami mengucapkan selamat datang dan terima kasih atas kehadiran Bapak Ibu, serta seluruh peserta yang telah meluangkan waktu untuk bergabung pada webinar hari ini. Bapak dan Ibu yang kami hormati, melalui webinar ini kita akan bersama-sama memperluas wawasan mengenai inovasi transformasi digital serta pengembangan sumber daya manusia di era kecerdasan artifisial. Melalui paparan dan diskusi bersama para narasumber yang memiliki pengalaman dan kompetensi di bidangnya, besar harapan kami, kegiatan ini dapat menjadi ruang kolaborasi, berbagi pengetahuan, serta melahirkan inspirasi baru bagi seluruh peserta. Sebelum acara dimulai, izinkan kami menyampaikan beberapa informasi. Mohon seluruh peserta tetap berada di ruang Zoom selama kegiatan berlangsung agar tidak tertinggal informasi penting yang akan disampaikan oleh para narasumber. Demi kelancaran acara, kami mengimbau seluruh peserta untuk menonaktifkan mikrofon selama webinar berlangsung. Bapak dan Ibu dipersilahkan menyampaikan pertanyaan melalui fitur chat maupun Q&A pada Zoom. Pertanyaan yang masuk akan dipilih dan disampaikan pada sesi diskusi oleh moderator. Kami juga mengajak seluruh peserta untuk aktif mengikuti rangkaian acara hingga selesai. Hadirin yang kami hormati, sebelum memasuki rangkaian acara utama, marilah kita mengawali kegiatan ini dengan berdoa menurut agama dan kepercayaan masing-masing, agar webinar pada siang hari ini dapat berjalan dengan lancar serta memberikan manfaat bagi kita semua. Berdoa dimulai. Berdoa selesai. Terima kasih Bapak dan Ibu yang kami hormati. Selamat mengikuti Beyond Border Webinar Series Internasional Webinar. Semoga seluruh materi yang akan disampaikan dapat memberikan wawasan baru, inspirasi, serta manfaat yang dapat diterapkan dalam dunia profesional maupun akademik. Untuk selanjutnya, agar acara inti dapat segera dimulai, saya menyerahkan jalannya webinar kepada moderator kita pada siang hari ini. Kepada Bapak Farhan Adirajasa, kami persilakan.
Terima kasih Bu, terima kasih semuanya. Saya akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris setelah ini. So, hello everyone, welcome to this wonderful webinar. So we got a lot of people joining. We got 46 participants, which is amazing. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Everyone here appreciates it. Oh, and remember to turn on the captions on your Zoom button, on your more button, the captions. So if you can't understand me or you want to understand the region, please turn on the captions so that everybody can understand what they're talking about. So, all right, let's get started. Welcome to this webinar. This webinar is supported by PFN, IFCA, Pramita University, and Trent Global College. More info will be announced after the Q&A section of this webinar. So, first of all, who am I? My name is Farhan Halik, and I'll be your moderator for the next 2 hours. Today, we're diving into a topic that's honestly going to shape a lot of what the world's going to look like in the next future. AI and the value shift of human work. We've got two fantastic speakers with us. First, we've got Dr. Marlina M, who's going to walk us through how AI is fundamentally reshaping where value comes from in business and society. Then, we have Dr. Patrick Melvin, is going to flip that around and talk about the human advantage, what stays uniquely valuable about us, no matter how advanced the technology gets. I think this pairing is very relevant in this today's environment because you guys are going to step into the job market that's going to be very different than any generation before you. So take notes and definitely bring your questions. So a few housekeeping rules, the one that's aligned there, I'm going to try speaking in English. So number one is to please keep yourselves muted during the talk. So mute your microphone and all that, mute your notifications, everything that you have. And if you have any questions, number two, if you have any questions, drop them in Q&A box and chat, and feel free to submit anytime during the talk. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and in the chat or the chat box, go ahead and ask their questions, and we'll be sure to read to you after the two talks. And the last, we're going to have a combined live Q&A after both speakers. So the Q&A is going to be after the two speakers that talked, with both speakers on together later. All right, let's get straight into it. Let's welcome our first speaker. Our first speaker is Dr. Marlina M. She's an academic leader and senior ICT professional with over 31 years of experience in telecommunications, enterprise, IT, and digital transformation. She currently serves as the head of the Magister of Management program at Universitas Pramita, Indonesia, and previously held strategic roles at Telkom Indonesia, leading a large-scale ICT and digital transformation initiatives with C-level executives and government institutions across the region. She continues to work as an independent consultant on cloud adoption and digital transformation strategy and holds a Doctor's of Economics in Marketing. All right, without further ado, please welcome Dr. Marlina M. Go ahead, Ms. Mimi.
Hai, selamat sore semuanya. Good afternoon. Thank you, Farhan. This is the right time for us. Good afternoon, distinguished. I can speak English or Indonesia. No problem, is combined, right? Let me see. I take a theme. AI value shift, driving innovation, collaboration, and digital acceleration. It's an honor to be with you today as part of the Beyond Border webinar series. Today, I would like to share a perspective on how AI is transforming the way organizations create values. Before we go to the webinar, thank you for PF and Pak Suranta and also IFCA and Trent Global College, Patrick's and teams. We right now until in this afternoon, we try to discuss with our material or our webinar series. AI is catalyst for innovation, right? An enabler of collaboration and a driver of digital acceleration. This is the idea behind the AI value shift, this AI framework that helps organization transform technology into its sustainable values. Over in this session, I will share global trends, practical frameworks, and real examples of how organizations can use AI to innovate, collaborate, and accelerate digital transformation. Jadi saya akan bicara tentang bagaimana framework AI value shift yang didasari oleh 3 pilar, yaitu driving innovation, collaboration, dan digital acceleration. As I continue to evolve, the conversation is no longer just about technology. The real question is, how do we create value AI? We are moving from a technology shift to a value shift. This means AI no longer measured by how advanced the technology is, but the value it creates for organizations, customers, and society. In my view, organizations that succeed in the AI era will focus on 3 priorities: driving innovation to create opportunities, strengthening collaboration to connect people, and then certain digital information to improve speed, agility, and competitiveness. So, AI is no longer a future technology. It is already transforming the way we work, learn, and do business. Across industry, organizations are using AI to improve productivity, enhance decision making, and create better customer experience. Jadi sepanjang di industri, organisasi, AI itu digunakan untuk mengimprove productivity, untuk juga meningkatkan keputusan dan juga mendapatkan customer experience yang sangat baik. Recent global studies shows that AI can increase productivity by 20 to 40%, reduce operational cost by 15 to 30%, and accelerate business processes by up to 5 times. But the greatest value of AI is not automation alone. Its real value lies in helping organizations innovate faster, collaborate more effectively, and respond more quickly to change. That is why it's becoming AI a strategic priority for business, governments, universities, and all communities around the world. This question is no longer whether we should adopt AI. To answer this question, let's begin with the first pillar of the value shift, driving innovation. Innovation is the starting point of every transformation. You know that. However, innovation is not about technology itself. Innovation is about solving meaningful problems and creating value for people. Today, AI is opening new possibilities across every sector, and education is one of the best examples. According to the data, 85% we see of education leaders plan to increase their investment in AI. The other one shows that AI-assisted learning can improve student learning outcomes by 68%, enabling more personalized and effective learning experiences. At the same time, the data said that AI can reduce teachers' administrative workload by 55%, allowing educators spend more time mentoring, coaching, and inspiring students. Furthermore, that AI power personalized learning can make learning progress up to 3.6 times faster compared with conventional approaches. This number clearly demonstrates that AI is not replacing educators. Instead, AI empowers educators to focus on what humans do best, building character, inspiring creativity, and developing future leaders. Innovation creates possibilities, right? But those possibilities become meaningful only when one people to work together. That brings us to our second driver, collaborations creates values. See, collaboration is where innovation becomes a real impact, right? The greater breakthroughs happen when people, technology, and institutions work together toward a shared purpose. That is why I often say, we build bridges, not silos. Research report as the idea, according to McKinsey 2026, 78% of organizations say that collaboration is critical to achieving innovation success. The same research also show that organizations with strong collaboration practice are 6.1 times more likely to achieve higher business performance than those working in solution. 89% of leaders believe across sectors collaboration is essential to accelerate sustainable impact and long-term transformation. Collaboration also delivers tangible business results. You see that 50% enable organization to respond much faster, 42% higher employee. This one is creating teams that are more innovative. These findings remind us that technology alone does not create transformation. People create transformation through collaboration. That is why collaboration is the second driver of the AI values framework. When innovation and collaboration come together, organizations are ready for the third driver of AI values digital acceleration. So, we see that digital acceleration is no longer about adopting new technology. It's about changing the speed at which organizations create values, right? In the past, strategic planning often took around 12 months. With digital transformation, that cycle has become much shorter, often 12 weeks, to develop, test, and launch new initiatives. Today, with AI supporting data, analysis and decision making, many business processes that once require weeks can now be complete in only 12 days. And as we move into the era of AI, agentic AI especially, intelligent systems are beginning to plan, coordinate, and execute tasks with minimal human intervention, reducing some processes to as little as only 12 hours. Think about what this means. Organizations are no longer competing only on quality or cost. They are competing on speed of learning, speed of decision making, and speed of execution. That is why I often say from months to moments. But even when with all this technological acceleration, one question remains: who creates the real values? The answer is not technology, on in the partnership between humans and AI. That brings us to our next, to the future, is human plus AI. And then, as we've seen, innovation creates possibility, collaboration creates values, and digital acceleration creates lasting impact. But none of this can succeed without essential element people. One of the biggest questions today is whether AI will replace humans. My answer is no, right? I believe the future is not human or AI. The future is human and AI. Human intelligence brings qualities that technology cannot replace: empathy, creativity, judgment, ethics, and leadership. According to the MIT Swan Management Review, we see that organizations where humans and AI collaborate achieve 3.9 times higher performance from private organizations. Study also that found that 70% of executives believe human AI collaboration significantly improves the quality of strategic decision making. Furthermore, estimates that 30% of knowledge work can now be augmented by AI, allowing professionals to spend less time on repetitive tasks and more time on innovation, problem solving, and creating values. AI should not replace human intelligence. AI should amplify human intelligence. Now, let's see how this human plus AI collaboration is already creating the impact through successful AI implementation in over the world. And I take the sample and Indonesian AI success stories. If we discuss the potential of AI, now let's look at how AI is already creating real impact in Indonesia. Not only in Indonesia, right? It's all over the world. But I take this example Indonesia only. In the transportation sector, AI helps optimize routes, predict traffic condition, and improve mobility services, making travel more efficient for millions of users every day. In banking and financial also, AI is being used to develop fraud in real time, etc. In healthcare, AI supports doctors. In the Zoom, there are some of my friends come here, right? As a doctor. AI supports doctors by analyzing medical images, assisting early diagnosis, and enabling hospitals to deliver faster and more accurate patient. In education also, that's the personalized learning, autonomous demonstrative text, and etc. Meanwhile, in the public sector, AI is helping governments also improve digital public service. Although these examples come from different industries, they share one common lesson. Successful AI implementation is not driven by technology alone. It is driven by clean leadership, collaboration across sectors, skilled people, and a commitment to continuous innovation. That is exactly the foundation of the AI value shift framework. So, after seeing the global trends and the practical example from Indonesia, what framework can help organizations transform this opportunity into sustainable value? Let me introduce the AI value shift framework. Now we come to the heart of today's presentation. This is the heart of my presentation. After exploring global trends, how can organization create sustainable value from AI? Value is created when organizations combine technology with people. The framework consists of 3 interconnected drivers. The second, innovation. Innovation encourages organization rethink, assessing, challenging, and discovering opportunities where they can create meaningful values. The third one is collaboration. Initialization that I told you before. And the fourth is digital acceleration. There is by idea become action. Organization use digital technology to accelerate execution, improve decision making, increase productivity, and deliver measurable business outcomes. When these 3 drivers work together, organizations do more than adopt AI. They build a culture of continuous learning, continuous innovation, and continuous transformation. That is why I call it AI value shift. Now, let's explore what future-ready organization looks like and capabilities it needs to thrive in this new era. Now that we have explored the AI value shift framework, the next question is, what does a future-ready organization look like? A future-ready organization is not defined by how much technology it owns. It's defined by how effectively it integrates people, process, technology, and leadership to create continuous values. There are 5 essential pillars. This is very important things for all of us. The first is purpose. Every digital transformation must begin with a clear vision and a meaningful purpose. Technology should always support the organization mission. The second is people. Yeah, people remain the greatest asset of every organization. The third is process. Organization needs agile, data-driven processes that enable faster decision, greater efficiency, and continuous improvement. The fourth one is platform. Yes, in digital era, a strong digital foundation from connectivity, platform, digital services, and until to the future. Finally, the fifth pillar is performance. Success should be measured not only by financial results, but also by innovation, customer values, operational excellence, and sustainable impact. When these five pillars work together, organizations become more adaptive, more resilient, and ready to implement AI. That is what I mean by a future-ready organization. Look, before organization began their AI transformation, they first need to understand where they are today. That is the purpose of the AI's fellowship matrix. The matrix helps organization assess their current level of AI maturity and identify the next stage of growth. Some organizations are still building their digital foundation. Others are already using AI to improve operational efficiency. More advanced organizations, AI, are creating innovation through AI. And the leaders are transforming AI into strategic advantage that deliver sustainable values. That is where that's our organization right now, where that positioning the company overview, because there are two X and Y, right? That is X is digital acceleration, and the Y is to the future. How about the sustainable values? That is which one is the positioning of your company to the four diagram, right? Every organization starts from a different point. There is no right or wrong position. That is the important things. And then after this, we see the AI fellowship growth journey framework, so that AI transformation is a journey. We already put or positioning about the four diagrams, our company or organizations, which ones that is no limit positioning. But if we want to the future, AI fellowship growth journey framework, so that we have to ready or offer the resources. So the AI fellowship growth journey framework shows that AI transformation is a journey, not a one-time project. It begins with a strong digital foundation where organizations improve processes, digitize operation, and build operational excellence. The next stage is value creation, where AI supports better decision, enables innovation, and creates new business opportunities. As organizations grow, collaboration becomes essential through platforms, partnerships, and knowledge sharing. They build as a stronger AI ecosystem. The ultimate goal is to become an AI intelligent enterprise, an organization that continuously innovates, collaborates, and creates sustainable value. The journey is clear. Optimize, innovate, collaborate, accelerate, create, scale, and lead. That is the essence of the AI value shift. Now, let me show you how this framework is being implemented through our university, Pramita Indonesia. Let me introduce what I call this AI value shift curve. How about the implementation in Pramita Indonesia? Because the Pramita Indonesia, we are on this audience also. Some of you are from university. So I tell you that the Pramita AI is our commitment to turning the AI value shift into reality. We bring together universities, industry, government, and global partners to build an ecosystem where learning, innovation, and cooperation create real impact. For example, with Trent Global College, that is the Singapore with us, Trent Global College, we have collaborated. So that's with some of implementation. And also we go to the futures of the global also with the others university or others company in the world. But our goal is simple, to prepare future-ready talent and future-ready leaders. But building an ecosystem is only the beginning. The next step is turning that ecosystem into real values. We are building the future together. This vision becomes possible through strong collaboration with our global and industry partners. And then the Pramita AI Hub is our commitment to turning the AI values into reality. We bring together university, industry, government, and everything. And then the vision becomes possible that through strong collaboration with our global and industry. This is PFN right now is Pak Suranta and team, and also Trent Global College, Pak Patrick and teams. Also from the others, we are already collaboration there are so many companies we are already collaboration, but specifically in Magister Management, I'm ahead of the management of Magister Management, that is the running well, and we drive through also in some of company to elaborate each other, that is the collaboration each other to strong together to the future. And then before we move forward, let me summarize today's key takeaways. First, AI is driver of innovation. It helps organizations create new opportunities and solve challenges in new ways. Second, collaboration multiples value. The greatest impact comes when people, organizations, and partners work together. Third, digital acceleration is essential. Organizations that learn faster and adopt faster will be faster, better positioned to lead in the AI era. These three pillars from the foundation of the AI values. Before we close, let me leave you with three key messages. It's just about adopting new technology. This is driving innovation, that is I told you before. That is the collaboration of digital transformation. That is the basics of AI values. That is my AI values basic. So my own research and publication where I explore the integration of AI. This is my book, the new one, my book. This is strategy, digital formation and human intelligence in creating sustainable organization value. The AI values framework represents my effort to bridge global research with practical implementation for organization and higher education. Thank you very much again for joining us today. It has been an honor to share the AI Values Framework with all of you. And this is, don't forget, untuk yang lainnya in Indonesia, right? Indonesia, I told you, and come to Pramita Indonesia, especially master program. I am ahead of master programs. That is, we start on September, our promotion. So that's join us with us, and also to Trent Global College. We have a short course also with Trent Global College Singapura. And that is our faculty and program, fakultas dan program. Ini ada beberapa, ekonomi dan bisnis, sains dan teknologi, ilmu sosial, dan pasca sarjana. Silahkan bergabung untuk yang bisa masuk, mau join ke kita. And then the last one, kita juga punya sertifikasi yang relate ke industri. Jadi silahkan Bapak Ibu, sorry in Indonesia language, bisa berjoin, bisa kita buat sertifikasi untuk Bapak Ibu yang memang punya spesialisasi khusus untuk mengambil lebih dalam lagi tentang keahlian atau tentang kejuruan atau tentang sertifikasi yang berbasis BNSB. Jadi ini kita sudah sediakan kerjasama dengan PFN, kerjasama juga dengan IFCA, Pak Suranta ada di sini. Jadi kita sangat terbuka. We are really appreciate if all of you or some of you guys come to Pramita Indonesia, especially in bachelor's degree. and master degrees, and also source codes in also with Trent Global College Singapore. And there are so many certification international or also certification BNSP from Kominfo atau juga dari PFN dan semuanya. Mungkin itu yang saya bisa sampaikan ke semuanya. Semoga berkenan. Semoga ini menjadi wacana untuk I hope our discussion encourage new ideas, stronger partnerships, and meaningful collaboration across industry. I look forward to continuing the conversation during the Q&A session. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Good day, everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mir. That was very, very good. That's a very good material. So it's about AI, value shift, and of course, digital transformation, the three main pillars, as well as there's a lot of like the framework from using an AI as for personal users to an organizational level, to use AI to make a big conclusion and to achieve a certain goal with AI. That is very impressive. I hope you all enjoy it. I certainly enjoyed it. It's a very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Mimi. That was such a clear picture of the shift of using AI to actually innovating with it. That's the what. What needs to change at an individual first, and then at an organizational level in the last. A quick recap. AI, from Dr. Mimi said, AI is fundamentally changing where value comes from. And the organizations need to move beyond simply using AI tools to actually innovating with them. So that's the shift from AI user to AI innovators, from the pillars and digital transformation. So go ahead, and if you have any questions, please drop it in chat or the Q&A box. So hang on to them, especially if you're wondering what the shift looks like for you personally, not just for organizations. Now, Dr. Mimi gave us a lot to work with. AI is clearly changing how value gets created and measured. So naturally, the next question is, if that's shifting, what's left that is still distinctively ours? That is exactly what our next speaker is going to unpack. So our next speaker is Dr. Patrick Melvin. He's a seasoned entrepreneur with nearly 2 decades of experience in strategic planning and human capital management. As a partner in a headhunting firm, he works with organizations across the sectors to help them unlock people's potential. He is also a certified coach and academic head, mentoring both industry clients and students. He's a professional Singapore certified management consultant with TUV SUD. Please welcome Dr. Patrick Melvin. Take it away, sir.
Testing.
Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering that artificial intelligence can now perform 70% of your daily work. Not in 10 years, not in 5 years, tomorrow. Would you still be valuable?
Good day, everyone. My name is Dr. Patrick Melvin, and I will be your guest speaker for today. Now, that question earlier isn't meant to frighten you. It is meant to make you think. Because today isn't really about artificial intelligence or AI. It's about human intelligence. Throughout history, every major technological breakthrough has changed how we work. But every breakthrough has also revealed something extraordinary about people. We adapt. Today I'd like to share why I believe the future doesn't just belong to AI. It belongs to people who know how to work with AI while remaining deeply human. One of the questions I hear most often is, will AI replace my job? I believe that's totally a wrong question. A better question is, how can I become someone who works with AI better than everyone else? History teaches us something truly interesting. ATMs didn't eliminate bankers. No, they didn't. Excel didn't eliminate accountants. Email, the advent of email, did not eliminate communication. Instead, professionals, they evolved. AI excels at repetitive tasks. It can help us draft emails, summarize reports, generate images, analyze huge amounts of information. But what about leadership, empathy, building trust, inspiring people, resolving conflicts? Now, those still remain profoundly human. The future isn't AI versus humans, right? Think about it. It's humans with AI outperforming humans without AI. Let's take a quick journey through history. The first industrial revolution introduced steam power. People feared machines would eventually eliminate jobs. Instead, they transformed the entire industry. Then electricity arrived. Factories became more productive. Computers changed offices forever. The internet connected the world. Every generation believed their world was ending. Instead, it was truly evolving. Today we stand in the fourth industrial revolution. The difference? For the very first time, technology isn't only replacing physical labor, it's beginning to perform cognitive work as well. Writing, analyzing, programming, designing, even teaching. But here's the important point. We are not witnessing merely a technology revolution. What we are witnessing is a human revolution. Technology changes every few decades. Human adaptability has lasted thousands of years, and that's our competitive edge. For decades, success was measured largely by IQ. How intelligent are you? Today, intelligence has become multi-dimensional. Artificial intelligence can process information incredibly fast, but emotional intelligence allows us to understand people. Adaptability determines how quickly we recover from change. Curiosity pushes us to ask better questions. Social intelligence helps us build relationships. Now notice something interesting here. The qualities becoming more valuable are the ones machines struggle to imitate. Curiosity, compassion, leadership, influence. Now these aren't just soft skills, they've become strategic skills. Every occupation today falls into one of three categories. First, jobs are vulnerable, highly repetitive, highly predictable. Data entry, basic administrative work, simple accounting tasks, routine customer support. Second, jobs are being enhanced. Marketing professionals now create campaigns in hours instead of weeks. Teachers can personalize learning. HR professionals can analyze thousands of resumes instantly. Consultants even can generate better insights faster. Now notice, AI isn't replacing these professionals. It is amplifying them. Third, entirely new careers are emerging. Prompt engineers, AI ethics officers, AI trainers, human AI collaboration specialists. Now, many of these roles barely existed a few years ago. Now, the lesson: don't prepare for today's jobs. Prepare for tomorrow's opportunities. Knowledge now has an expiry date penned to it. What you learned 5 years ago may already be outdated. Some estimates suggest that technical knowledge now becomes obsolete within just a few years. Now that sounds really frightening. But here's the good news. Learning itself never expires. Technology changes. Human curiosity doesn't. Your degree may become outdated. Your ability to learn never will. So stop asking, what should I learn? Start asking, how quickly can I learn? Not everyone will benefit equally from AI. There are always three types of people. Level 1, consumers. They ask AI to think for them. Level 2, collaborators. They think with AI. Level 3, leaders. They redesign businesses using AI. The winners won't simply use AI. They will rethink, reimagine industries because of AI. People often ask, what jobs will AI replace? Wrong question. The better question is, what professions become stronger because of AI? The future belongs to hybrid professionals. Doctors who use AI, teachers who use AI, lawyers who use AI, marketers who use AI, architects who use AI, even business leaders who use AI. Not AI replacing these humans, but humans amplified by AI. Now, allow me to introduce what I call the 5 C's. Critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication, character. Imagine asking AI to produce a brilliant marketing campaign. It probably can. But then comes the real question. Should we launch? Does it align with our values? Would customers trust us? Could it unintentionally discriminate? Those questions require wisdom. Not merely intelligence. Machines perform or process information. Humans interpret meaning. And that distinction becomes increasingly valuable. Let me share a practical framework. I like to call it lead. The first letter, L, learn continuously. The half-life of knowledge is truly shrinking. A university degree is no longer a finishing line. It's simply your license or your passport even to continue learning. Second, the letter E, embrace technology. Some people spend enormous energy resisting AI. History tells us resistance rarely wins. Those who learn the tools usually outperform those who fear them. Third, the letter A, adapt quickly. Now, Charles Darwin never actually said the strongest will survive. The idea was that the most adaptable survive. Adaptable is becoming the world's most valuable career skill. Finally, the letter D, develop human-centric skills. Communication, leadership, empathy, negotiation, conflict resolution, relationship building. Now, these skills appreciate in value as AI becomes more capable. Technology raises the floor. Humanity raises the ceiling. For many years, we followed a predictable formula. Study, graduate, work, retire. That model is slowly disappearing, diminishing. Today's professionals must continuously cycle through learning. Learn, apply, unlearn. Unlearn outdated methods, relearn better approaches, repeat. Think about smartphones. 5 years ago, we used them very differently. Today, AI is changing them again. Tomorrow, something else will emerge. Learning is no longer an event. It has become a lifestyle. The professionals who stay curious will always remain employable. When we talk about artificial intelligence, many people still think of it as something that belongs in the future. But the future has already arrived. And the numbers tell an incredibly important story. Let's begin with one of the world's most respected organizations, the World Economic Forum. Their Future of Jobs Report 2023 predicts that by the year 2027, approximately 83 million jobs may be displaced by artificial intelligence and automation. At the same time, around 69 million entirely new jobs are expected to be created. Notice something interesting. This is not a story about total destruction, nor is it a story about unlimited job creation. It is a story of transformation. Some jobs disappear, others emerge, but not necessarily for the same people. Now that's a critical point. The winners in this transition will be those who are prepared to adapt. Now let's look at another perspective from another respected organization, the McKinsey Global Institute. Their research projects that by 2030, somewhere between 400 and 800 million workers globally may need to transition because of automation and AI. Think about it for a moment. That could represent one of the largest workforce transformations in human history. Entire industries are being redesigned. Jobs are evolving. Skills are changing. Business models are changing. And leadership itself is changing. So should we be frightened by these numbers? I don't believe so. Because throughout history, every industrial revolution has eliminated certain jobs while creating entirely new opportunities. The steam engine changed work. Electricity changed work. The internet changed work. Artificial intelligence is simply the next chapter. The question has never been, will work change? Work has always changed. The real question is, will we change with it? That is where the human advantage begins. These statistics tells us what is happening, but they don't tell us what it means for each of us personally. I like to leave you with a simple reflection. Imagine AI performs 60% of your work tomorrow. What remains? Think beyond tasks. Think about purpose. Think about relationships. Think about leadership. Think about judgment. Think about trust. These are often the reasons people hire us, not simply because we know information, but because they trust how we use it. Throughout my journey as an educator, one lesson has become increasingly clear. The future is not built on those or by those who predict it. It's built by those who design it. That's what, visioneering is about. Creating the future even before it arrives. The people who will thrive will continue learning. They will adapt, they will lead, they will embrace technology. But most importantly, they will remain deeply human. Because while AI may eventually become faster, smarter even more creative, it cannot replace genuine compassion. It cannot replace purpose. It cannot replace inspiration. Those remain uniquely ours. As we conclude, I'd like to leave you with 3 simple thoughts. First, never ever stop learning. Knowledge has an expiry date. Curiosity doesn't. Second, don't compete against AI. Partner with it. Use it to become faster, smarter, more productive. Finally, invest even more deeply in being human, because empathy, integrity, leadership, creativity, purpose, these are qualities that technology cannot easily replicate. Now, thank you very much for joining us today. I truly hope that this inspires you to not merely prepare for the future, but to shape it. And I'll leave you with one final thought. The future does not belong to those who fear artificial intelligence. It belongs to those who combine artificial intelligence with authentic humanity.
The voice? Suaranya.
Oh, excuse me, my bad. Thank you, Dr. Patrick. That was such a great counterpoint to what we heard earlier. Quick recap of what Dr. Patrick covered. It's not really about the AI itself. It's about the human using it. People who lean into AI and use it well can go further than those who avoid it or use it passively. That's the human advantage. Now, let's open things up. I'd like to invite both Dr. Mimi and Dr. Patrick for a combined Q&A. This is where we'll take all the questions you've submitted throughout the session. All right, welcome, Dr. Mimi, Dr. Patrick. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
You
Hello.
both gave such beautiful presentations. So I want to
Thank
ask
you
you
very
a
much.
question from my personally. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yes, sure.
All right, sure. So it sounds like you're describing the same idea from two different angles. Dr. Mimi, AI users becoming innovation. Dr. Patrick, humans who use AI to outperform others who don't. Is the real advantage is just not being afraid of using the AI, the human advantage?
Pardon, please?
So is the advantage of humans are not just being afraid to use the thing? Is that the human
Yes.
advantage to not be afraid to
Yes,
use
human
AI?
advantage. Right now we know I told you before that AI and plus human, right? That Patrick also told us that the human is very interesting point things for us. Right now is the not necessary to us use the so much tools or so many tools right now. And my experience in Telkom Indonesia, there are 31 years I are already there. Then the future and the transformation digital transformations it become to the futures is part by part with AI that connectivity platform, digital platform, and digital services platform. That's why we call it the digital information and also digital CX. That's the people that I told you before, then Patrick told us that they're very important things. So is that the humor or advantage of the human ready to adapt the AI, right? So readiness for the organization is I told you before that people, process, technology, and also the business process engineering is a very important things. That people, human is advantage take the AI digital to the future. So not only for human, but all the process in our organization, in the company as well. Thank you, Farhan.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Mimi. That was great. That was a great answer. What about you, Dr. Patrick? Any comments?
Yeah,
Any
I
ideas?
think, thank you, Dr. Mimi, for that. So as I was thinking as you were speaking, give me some leverage. I was thinking about the advent of the calculator, right? In about, if my memory serves me right, I think about the early 1970s, the calculator came in, right? I think it was the HP 35. Now, during that time, were people afraid? Yeah, I'm sure. But did that eliminate mathematics altogether? No, it did not, right? In fact, what it did was it amplified the whole mathematics world. You now see astronomers, scientists, even astrologers, right? They use what do you call it, the advent of calculator to even sophisticate their entire process of thought thinking. So should we be afraid? I think we should just work together to reconcile that.
All right. Right, got it. Thank you so much. That's just from me. That's just from me questions. All right, so now we're gonna move on into the audience questions. Is that right?
Yep, sure.
All right. So the first question, it has been answered on the chat, but let's give it more attention. Is from Tirumeni. Is for Dr. Mimi. So Dr. Mimi, from your experiences, what is the challenging process to implement AI? Which sector is most popular to implement AI at the moment?
Yes, which one is the most important things? I think this process implement AI most popular, right? From experience, the biggest challenge since is implementing AI is not the technology itself. It is people that they and organizational readiness. Many organizations are excited to adopt AI, but they often lack high quality data, clear governance, right, and employee with the right AI skills. In addition, successful AI implementation requires a cultural shift where people see AI as a partner that augments human capability, not as a replacement. Which is the important things is I also told you before that in my presentation AI value shift, that is the driving innovation, the first one, because that is a innovation for all of us, and drive to the future and collaborate, not only just alone AI, or not just only the drive innovation only, but how about that driving innovation become digital acceleration, right? There's more speed, more faster. Uh, we see in my slide before that from months and then week and then after hours and minutes, right? Months to second. That's which one is the moment the sector is leading adoption in the segment industry is depend on your company, depend on your resources. For example, in the organizational or in the company in finance for like human capital, which one is from KPI, right? The most important KPI to I think to support the financial perspectives, right? Human capital and of marketing and operations, and also the business process engineering. This depend on your company. So you have to make which positioning your company in the matrix AI value shift as I told you before. Which ones is the this I think in Sumbu X, yeah, X level, which one is to the right is more the digital acceleration, to the Sumbu Y is value creation sustainable. So that's why the company, which one is your positioning. That is in my book. You can see which one is the positioning of the company. Not who is the no is the wrong, but depend on your resources, on your I think it's your organization or company. That's Farhan.
All right, thank you so much. Dr. Patrick, any comments?
I think, I mean, this is my own personal view, but I think editors pretty much enjoy the rise of AI, because even like myself, right? I write emails every day to be it to chancellors or to whoever. I realize sometimes it takes me an hour just to craft an email, right? You want to be very professional about it, but then yeah, using AI definitely speeds things up. I think even the beginning of this year, started writing a book, right? And I reached a point where I was a bit brain dead, and I got AI to help me with skeleton, right? Coming out with a skeleton. So I think there are many areas of to name which one is the leading. I don't have the answer to that, but yeah, off my head, I think editors, people in the creative space, ideation, things like that. Yeah, for sure.
So basically, people that are in the creative industry, and AI can be used for emails and all that, emails and Word documents. I guess that's very good for.
I mean, even in terms of like coding, right? You can. I mean, there are many aspects, many areas for sure. Yeah. So I wouldn't like hone in into one specific area, but yeah, it's really wide.
Okay. It's very broad, basically. The AI adoption
yeah.
is very broad. I see. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Patrick. Thank you so much. All right. So the next question is from the same person, Tirumeni. She asked, or he asked, is this webinar will be useful for my civil engineering career and fieldwork? You guys any answer for that?
Farhan, that someone told me that can you speak translate Indonesia also? Because
of course. Which one? Which one?
They suggest sometimes you can speak Indonesia with almost the people here
of
in
course,
Indonesia.
absolutely. That's my bad. I thought this was an international discussion. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Tadi, right,
No
got it.
problem.
All right. Okay. So anyway, the question in particular, will
Yes.
AI be useful for civil engineering and career and fieldwork? What do you guys think?
Yeah, most definitely in civil engineering. Yeah, most definitely. Right. Even like the Burj Khalifa, right? When it was built,
Really?
right? The soil
Uh-huh.
itself was it wasn't using AI, but then
Mm.
when engineering itself expand, when you see the construction space itself expanding, AI can be used to check the bedding of the surface, right? It can go into even creating telecommunications, the grid, the networking, right? I think there is a lot of potential in the civil engineering space. The one thing I think we should actually embrace that. I don't know what exactly the question was because I can't see it, but I feel
Yeah.
that
Okay.
you should really embrace it.
Mhm. Right. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Patrick. So basically, we need to embrace AI in any field work. Basically, in any
Yeah.
could be anywhere. All right.
That is
Right.
for
Thank you so much.
civil engineering, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the question.
Do you have any comments?
Oh, civil engineering.
Basically, the question is,
In construction.
will AI be useful for civil engineering career and field work? What do you think, Miss Mimi Marvin?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. AI is transforming. Yes, that's the Mr. Patrick thought before. AI is transforming the construction sector in many ways, right? Such as project planning, cost estimation, risk management, predictive maintenance. Yes. What else? Yes, quality inspection using drones and computer vision, workforce safety monitoring, and building information modeling. That is in the civil engineering, right? You don't need an AI background to benefit from this webinar. Our goal is to have participants understand how AI can
Right.
work together with human expertise to improve productivity, decision making, and innovation in their respective fields. I believe you will gain practical insight that can be applied to your civil engineering career, both in project management and field operations and everything. We would be delighted to have you, right, join us.
All right. Of course. Thank you so much, Dr. Mimi, for the answer. So,
Yeah.
should we go to the next question? All right. So,
Yes.
this is from Ire Puspa Wardani. How can AI change the way humans think and enable them far ahead, keeping up with technological developments? For any of you can answer if you want. If you guys want to answer. How can AI change the way humans think and enable them to imagine far ahead, keeping up with technological developments? Go ahead, Mr. Patrick or Dr. Mimi. Go ahead.
Patrick, please.
Sorry,
All
could
right.
you repeat that question again?
Yeah, of course, of course. How AI can change the way humans think and enable them to imagine far ahead, keeping up with technological developments.
Well, I mean, this is once again from a personal level, right? Um, if let's say, so my wife, right, she's doing her doctorate at the moment, and she is then wondering, right, where should she go upon graduating? Should she stick with her own current job? What kind of investment should she do in terms of her personal development? What kind of classes she should do? And I feel that AI actually helps to guide you in that sense. So it gives you a bit, sometimes, it's like talking to someone. It can help you to enhance your uh, that thought process, in a sense, if you may, right? It has to piggyback a little, but you also need to kind of be very, you got to also understand that AI cannot answer all the questions. Yes, they can do nicely with your, if you want to go for a holiday, do a nice inventory of your trip to Japan or whatsoever. But similarly, they can help you with personal development. What are the next courses you should take, right? I think in that sense, yeah, we can work alongside it. Yeah, I hope I answered that question.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. That's a very good answer. Thank you, Dr. Patrick. Dr. Mimi, any comments? Hello, Dr. Mimi?
Yes, I think go
We
ahead
can't hear you.
because yes.
Yeah. Do you have any
Uh,
comments about that?
no, go ahead because some question I think is we will try to answer because so many question in chat, right? Okay,
All right.
next,
Yeah,
next,
absolutely.
next.
So next question.
Okay,
All right. Sure. Absolutely. So
okay.
this is from Maulana Yusniza. According to you guys, why is AI very important for graphic design and content creation?
Hmm.
So,
Yes.
so if
Any?
I may,
Okay, Sir Patrick, go ahead.
so look at the entire presentation of mine today. That is a unique help of obviously human involved as well, but also of AI, right? So we have a lot of content creators as well. The same similarly to uh, because AI can truly enhance a lot of things that we are doing in terms of background, in terms of color coding, color schematics, in terms of even camera angling. So yeah, for sure. I think in that sense, designers, content creators, they definitely will use lots of AI. They can benefit from AI. But I think the creative part will only be a limitations with AI because certain things you still need a human to create something, right? Because if you ask AI to ideate, AI can only ideate so much, right? You still need a human intervention to come in to to reimagine the whole
I see.
space.
So basically, humans have to make the framework or the final design, while AI can help them in the terms of graphic design or
Yep,
something.
exactly.
All right, got it. Thank you so much, Dr. Patrick. Dr. Mimi, any comments?
Yes, especially I think especially a designer, right? Is transforming the creative design industry by enhancing right now, not replacing human creativity. It helps designers generate ideas faster, creates multiple design variation, right? Automate repetitive text and personalized content also. Yes, everything. I can also improve image editing, video production, branding, and user experience design to data-driven insight. Like Patrick standing there, that's the designer is very good standing over there. That's right. That is the AI, or we look at that Patrick stand behind you, right?
Absolutely.
It is
Looks
not
great.
this
Looks awesome.
AI, right?
Yeah.
However, creativity, storytelling, emotional connection, and understanding human needs remain. I think is uniquely remain human strengths, right? The best designer will be those who combine their creative vision with AI tools to deliver faster, smarter, and more impactful designs. Yeah, that's Farhan. That is from my inside.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So I've got like an interesting question here. So from Lionel, he or she said, if you were building an AI company today with only one person and 10,000 Singaporean dollars, where would you focus and why? That's a very interesting question. What do you guys think?
Education.
Education. Yeah, this is
Yes.
an interesting question. It's a very interesting question. So, Dr. Patrick, education. So, like education of AI or something, AI prompt.
No, I think to reimagine the whole education landscape, right? With
Mhm.
$10,000, you can bring education, like for instance,
Mhm.
imagine reimagining the whole
Mhm.
online degrees or master's degrees,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
you know how like my presentation earlier,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Doing something but across borders, right? But yeah,
Mhm.
that's something that is definitely doable. But we are doing it at the
Mhm.
moment, so that's why I
Yeah,
rush to
yeah,
say
it's fine.
education.
Absolutely. This is an interesting question. It's from Lionel to everyone. What about you, Dr. Mimi? What do you think? So, if you have 10,000 Singaporean dollars, where would you focus on? Why? If you have to make an AI company, Dr. Mimi, go ahead. If you have any insights. All
I don't have idea, right?
right,
to check the
it's
basic
okay. It's
progress
okay.
or what?
No, no. I mean,
Who's,
in general,
who's
could be
asking?
AI cars or AI education, like what Patrick said, or AI transportation or AI business. It could be anything. It's an interesting question.
If I if I had only one person and 10,000 Singapore dollar, right?
Yes, only you. Yeah.
I will focus on building an NNI solution company that solves
I
one
see.
real
Okay.
business problem rather than creating another AI model.
All right.
AI models are becoming commodities, right? But industry-specific solution create real values. I would target SME, education. Okay,
Wow.
I agree with Patrick.
Education. Same with Patrick.
Education
All right.
also, both of us. And professional training by combining existing AI technologies with domain expertise, right?
All right.
With
I
a
see.
small
Okay.
budget, sweet customer feedback, and recurring revenue are more important than scale, right, Mr. Patrick? My goal would be to build a profitable business first, then expand using partnership and trusted relationships.
Okay.
I think this is
Yeah.
it.
All right. Got it.
That's
Thank you so much.
that's a unique
That's like
question, right?
it's a very unique question from Lionel. Thank you, Lionel. That was a great question. All right, now let's go on to more serious kind of thing. All right. So this one is from Yosa Tambunan to everyone. He or she said, nowadays many people use AI for studying, working, and solving problems. Do you think AI will help them think better, or will it make them depend too much on AI to reduce their critical thinking? More importantly, how can we ensure that AI serves as a tool to increase human critical thinking rather than replace it? Any of you can answer. These are pretty serious question about AI.
Now, firstly, I
Any of-
think AI should be used purely as a tool to aid you. I think as an educator, I can honestly tell you, I read a lot of assignments on a day-to-day basis, and you can 101% as an educator tell that students are definitely using AI, right?
They're using
I
AI
give
as
it-
well?
Yeah, they're using AI to answer because it's after a while, right? As an educator, you're able to capture that portion. Now, maybe I should not answer that question, but I give an example of what has happened. One of my students, one of the brightest students, right? I know, been with me for about a duration of 15 months or so, and then we got him to have an interview. And then what happened was he froze and he said, "Sir, could you give me 10 minutes?" Right? He went to the washroom and he asked AI, and he was trying to perfect his pitch because it was a recording and all that, right? And I thought,
Okay.
hey, you are one of the smartest guys I know, and here you are crippled by the fact that AI, sad to say, has made you stupider, right? Because
Oh
you,
my
yeah.
god.
So the challenge is, like it or not, we should ideate first and not be too reliant on AI. Because if you're too reliant on AI, you will be crippled along the way. I often tell my students, if you keep doing this, within 5 years, your brain will not work anymore. That's why one of the first thing I taught my son, apart from learning how to walk, my 5-year-old boy, I teach him how to play chess, right? Because it's a game of strategy, it's a game of critical thinking. And that's what we need.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Patrick. So basically, your student, even your brightest students, use AI. But that's to replace his cognitive abilities.
Correct. His cognitive ability. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's okay. All right. Thank you so much. That's interesting. What about you, Dr. Mimi? You're head of master's program. Do you also have that experience of students using AI?
Yes, that's a good question from Yos Tambuna, right? That's very good. It's related to my material. That's AI itself is neither good nor bad. I think it depends on how we use it. If people simply copy AI generated answer without questioning them, critical thinking might decline. However, if AI is used as a thinking partner that challenges ideas, provides different perspective, and helps analyze complex information, it can actually strengthen critical thinking. So that's why in Pramita Indonesia, we also shift the students, and the key is to shift from asking AI to think for us to asking AI to think with us. We should encourage people who have a very information or big information or much information as better questions. I think is yes, evaluate evidence and make the final decisions themselves. Human judgment, ethics, creativity, empathy remain incredible. I should augmented human intelligence and not replace it. So that's my conclusion. That's in user Tambunan ask. It is the very important things that the human intelligence is connected to all over the world. Collaboration is as there in industry also. There's every people or in my university di Pramita Indonesia. That's the new students have to learn to AI because that's maybe with Trent Global College and also our partner here PFN and IFCA in Danantara group with Pak Suranta is we have make more competency take to the give the I think specialize to change lecture with other Pramita Indonesia and Singapore Pramita Indonesia and also the other industry and boundaries is no one more. So that's the people or the students or the lecture can exchange. That's why they shift from asking AI to think for us to asking AI to think with us. That's I think is a very important things. That's why the AI value shift the foundation, collaboration, innovation from all of us, from students and lecture also, and which one is the have a competency from our partners, and then we discuss together and strong together, right? That is our Pramita Hub, as already told you before, that the human industry collaboration, AI, and also with telecommunication sector. That is a very important things. That's that our students magang in English what sih? Magang program magang right
Internship.
now. Yes, internship in other companies. So that's a very important things for the to the future for the also with the people in the or students in the Pramita Indonesia. Right.
Thank you so much. You both gave such very good answers for that because it's kind of concerning how even your brightest student, Dr. Patrick, uses AI. It's pretty concerning.
Yes.
Right. So on to the next question. This is from Rianti Maulia. She said, as AI becomes a key driver of digital transformation, many organizations invest heavily in AI technologies but struggle to deliver successful outcomes. In your experience, how important are project governance and risk management compared to the AI technology itself in determining project success?
Project governance and
Risk management, ma'am.
what? Which
Uh,
governance and
how important are project governance and risk management compared to AI technology
oh
itself in determining
oh
project success? Yes. Go
yes
ahead,
yes
Miss Mimi,
yes
if you have any.
I
yes. I
think,
think that's the
sorry, Karen. Yeah, sorry, Karen, Dr. Min.
okay. Project governance and risk management are critical. Yes, to the success. To the success.
Dr. Mimi, we lost your feed.
Yes, yes. Sorry. That is a trouble here. Okay. I think it is the project management and risk management is a critical to the success of a project,
Dr.
right?
Patrick, can you hear Dr. Mimi?
Yeah, I can hear her.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
it's my end. It's my end.
Can you hear? Can you hear my voice? Is it okay?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay.
Yep, you can carry on, Dr. Mimi.
Yes, yes. I think this project governance and risk management are critical to the of AI projects. Often even more important than the AI technology itself. That the governance ensure that AI initiative and align with business objectives. So which one this what kind of the KPI indicator of project governance itself. For example, human capital or marketing or strategic situation in project governance that is have to be measured, to be monitoring and evaluates. So the risk mitigation is include the cycles from planning, operations, evaluation until to the cycle more, right? So every step single they have monitor about the KPI, about the human, about the operation, about also the ethics and legal policy. It depends on the policy itself. So every organization, every company have a corporate strategic scenario or strategic planning. The project governance is part of them. So that's why the project governance is divided into business process itself, right? For example, in KPI indicator, key performance indicator, right? As I told you before, which is target. How about the planning? Is this the gap for planning and result? So that's what the organization have to plan risk mitigation. What are the risks? So they have to plan the mitigation before, for example, IT security, data cloud, data center, and also, it's about the technology. That is the gap between the planning and the objective. That is, I think, is important for that many AI projects also, depend on your organization. You can divide, you can develop which one your organization right now, or in the low zone, or on the AI very zone, as I told before in the 4 metrics, right? And you say that the cycles or the curve that is evaluative to the future. Which one is you have to define the project governance, include risk mitigation in your organization. It has to be moved to first curve, second curve, or third curve in my slide before. So that is you can evaluate itself. Okay. You hear me, Farhad?
Yeah, we can hear you, Dr. Mimi.
Okay.
Oh, I can't hear her. Can she refresh her browser for a bit for me and join the link again? I can't hear her. It's frozen on my end.
Okay. Perhaps, Dr. Mimi, can you hear me? Should we take on one last question before we wrap up? All right.
All right, one last question. Got it. I can't hear Dr. Mimi though. So, okay, so one last question. Oh, can she refresh first?
I don't think she can hear me. Dr. Mimi, can you refresh your
browser? Yeah, I already tell her. Oh, hello? Can you hear me, Dr. Mimi? Okay, there you go. All right, so one last question. All right.
I answered. There's no one can hear my voice. Just only Patrick.
Well,
yes.
Well.
Whoa.
No, it's okay. All's good now. It's all right.
Okay.
So all's good. One last question, and we'll wrap it up. So this is from Erwin Manurung. In this information era, characterized by developments such as artificial intelligence, how can companies protect their employees' personal data from getting leaked, stolen by malicious actors, or misused? Furthermore, what extent can artificial intelligence replace human jobs? What do you guys think?
I think there's two-pronged questions, two different questions. I think I'll answer the first question in terms of data security, data breaches. That's a tough question because AI only can do so much, right? Because even if you're going to use vibing in your code system,
I know that. I could vibe.
yeah, it's definitely going to break that firewall, right?
Yes,
For
of
sure,
course, of course.
right? So you still, many of this unicorn companies, right? They pay millions of dollars contracts to hackers just to break into their firewall multiple times, right? So I
Really?
think, there's some organizations here in Singapore who do that as well, and this is to ensure that there's no breach, right? These are obviously unicorn companies worth more than $1 billion, but here's the thing, right? There is no, I don't think at this point AI, maybe in the next few years, right? They'll be trained enough to aid in the data security breaches, but I don't think at this point. So definitely there is still, you don't see a decline. There's a huge decline in technological jobs, but you don't see a huge decline in jobs for like what do you call that, data security. There's always a rise, there's always a need, because data breaches can be of any form, not just penetrating companies, but then using merely social media, for instance, right? Replacing your faces,
Oh yeah, AI security risk. Yeah.
So there are definitely a lot of risks, and I think this is where the government or the governments across the country should come together and define, right? Like I think it was the I think in Australia, you can't watch YouTube till a certain age, if I'm not wrong, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
so you can control certain things, but this is also the stance of the government. You need government's intervention to truly kind of morph this up into play. Yeah, so I hope I answered the first question. Perhaps Dr. Mimi can take the second portion to that question.
So, Dr. Mimi, I'm going to repeat this. The second question is, what extent can artificial intelligence replace human jobs?
Replace the human jobs, AI. Hello, Farhan.
Yeah?
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear your voice.
Oh, okay.
What extent? Hold on.
Yeah.
One second. Yeah.
What
What
extent?
extent can artificial intelligence replace human jobs, basically?
Yes.
To what extent?
Absolutely, that AI replace the jobs for the not directly only not alone AI replace the jobs, but they have collaborate. And how about the AI just not only tools, but it can be collaborate and make human and AI working together, and also tools on also platform and environment, and not alone. So that's why that the make accelerate more speed, more faster. That is not replace the jobs, but to be value added, to make more faster, more speed. Uh, uh, Also, yes, that is the very important from our beside. That AI as the system. That is the series one, right? About our webinar. Maybe to the series two, we will discuss about the AI to the future, not only for people, human, or maybe we can go to another series. That's why that AI is very huge. Discussion about that. Then there are so many platform there, and also that is the digital transformation from move the old one that Patrick talked before to the new one. That is the bridge or beside that. So so we look at that ecosystem, not only part by part, but over the world or over the system can collaborate each other to give innovation, to give the collaboration, and to make the acceleration to the future. That's the I told you that AI value shift. So that's AI value shift. That also Patrick told that a human also that's make a develop and make a contribute to your job, not only replace your job, AI, but it is ecosystem. This is Farhan.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Mimi. All right. So this is the end of the Q&A. My apologies if we can't answer all of your questions, but we will take it noted in the next time. There's going to be a feedback form linked later after the group photo session. After this, we're going to go to a group photo session. So thank you so much, Dr. Mimi, Dr. Patrick. Give me a round of applause. Thank you so much. It was great. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Hai.
Suaranya parah.
All right. All right, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Hello? All right. So.
Yes, your voice is nice.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So we're going to do a group photo. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for a group photo?
Yes.
All right. So before we officially close, let's capture this moment together. I'd love to get a group photo with everyone who'd like to join. Dr. Mimi, Dr. Patrick, if you could stay on screen with me. And those of you watching, feel free to turn on your camera if you're comfortable so we can all be part of this photo together. Just give me 1 second. All right, are you guys ready? All right. So on the count to 3, 1, 2, 3. Screenshot it. All right. I'll give it a few more seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is all. Perfect. Thank you, everyone. That is a great way to remember today's session. Thank you all so much. So that's all the time. Oh, all right. Thank you. All right. So that's all the time we have for today. Dr. Mimi, Dr. Patrick, thank you both so much for such a thoughtful conversation. I know a lot of us are walking away with new ways to think about where our values lies as AI keeps evolving. To everyone who joined, thank you for being here and for such great questions. Those are some good questions. If you didn't get your question answered, feel free to reach out in the feedback form and we will answer that later. And remember, this is just recorded, so feel free to share with everyone who couldn't make it. Have a great day and rest day of your evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's great. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I just already screenshotted it. Group photo is already screenshot. Oh, and before you guys leave, here is the feedback form. Give me 1 second.
Yes.
The feedback form is gonna be on the chat. If there's any problems or questions that hasn't been answered, please feedback form. I already linked it on chat. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for attending. We all appreciate it. Thank you for the questions. Thank you, Dr. Mimi, Dr. Patrick. Thank you so much. All right. Have a nice good evening, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Terima kasih Dr. Mimi, Dr. Patrick semua. Webinarnya berjalan dengan baik.
Makasih Pak Suranta.
Ya.
Makasih Farhan, Patrick dan tim Singapura.
Ya, sama-sama Bu.
Mungkin banyak pertanyaan yang belum terjawab. Tidak apa-apa. Dan Iris Jul dari PFN, IFCA, makasih banyak teman-teman dari Pramita, Pak Rio yang bantu saya. Mohon maaf kalau ada yang kurang berkenan ya, termasuk ada saudara-saudara saya, Pak Erwin Manurung, ada Yusuf Tambunan dan semuanya, ada Pak Andriansan di sini, saya hello. Siapa lagi? Yang saya hello.
Oke, Dr. Mimi, Farhan, saya Patrick, saya Juli.
Ya baik Pak, terima kasih Pak.
Ya, terima kasih banyak dan semua teman-teman.
Permisi, saya izin boleh live? Baik, saya live
Iya,
ya.
Kak
Makasih
Farhan.
semua. Iya, baik,
Terima
makasih
kasih,
ya.
Kak Farhan.
Makasih, bagus. Mbak MC-nya makasih ya Mbak. Makasih ya Mbak. Permisi tadi awalnya agak bingung. Makasih ya Mbak. Izin live. Terima kasih semuanya. Assalamualaikum.